The deputy director of the Global Women's Initiative at the Department of State. So that's like, one of the higher branches of the government, like the highest, next to the president. And so I got invited down there to come do a presentation about who?
Me. You?
Field hockey.
Icons.
Icon.
So I went down there. I walked in. It was like what's that show? Olivia Pope film.
Oh, I was still playing it.
I walked in. They had to do the checks, all that kind of stuff. And I walked into the, and it was, it was people sitting there.
6 people.
Yeah, 6. And I was only African American.
All right now.
And they asked me questions, about my upbringing. How did I start playing field hockey and lacrosse? About icons, all that kind of stuff. Julia, who's the deputy director, we had met at the Women at White House Summit, and so we were already pretty much familiar because we had been corresponding email.
That's so cute.
And so after I did my presentation, after we went over numbers, statistics, all that kind of stuff, they then told me about their program. And so their program is designated for girls and women across the globe, utilizing sports as an initiative.
Very nice. Michelle, let me call you right back, baby. Hello? Okay. Go ahead.
So, they have soccer, basketball, track, a host of programs. Excuse me. All right, in relation to growing, sports, but also because a lot of the areas in which they go into, like India, Nepal, Mexico, the poor countries, they don't have programs for girls. And so, it's a combination of curriculum, building self-esteem, all the stuff that we do. So, a long story short, they said, we love your program. We loved, when we first, started to read and heard about it. They were like, we really are intrigued in the fact of your curriculum, like all the different things that you do. And they were like, what countries, if you could do globally, for icons, would you go? And it's crazy because, like right before I went to the White House, people used to ask me all the time, they're like, is this a national initiative or global? And I used to always say, national, don't dream too big, in my mind. And so, a week before, I'm sorry, I know. Sophia was in the car doing it. So, a week before I went to the White House Summit, I started thinking, from the grander, perspective. And then I talked to Nicole, my best friend, and and so by the time I got to, I was like, everyone asked, I was like, it's a global initiative, which if it's global, then it becomes national, all that kind of stuff. And so I told them, I was like, Africa, India, Indonesia, and Philippines are the countries that, I always thought about. And they were like, so Shane, one of the directors, said, good stuff. And so they're talking, and they're like, here, we know you came down for here, but we want to make you an offer to start icons in Africa and in India. And they were like, we would be funding you. You would get a grant for both continents, and you would pick one country in that continent. And then you would, have the opportunity to grow the sport in other locations as this one becomes successful. And then they were like, you would have the opportunity to have your girls from. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll be right there. Bye.
Philly Icons come over to either or for 2 weeks to travel, play, and coach. These girls. And I just looked at them and I said, huh? And I just smiled.
But what about the program that you started here for the minority girls here?
Oh no, everything will still be going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not literally moving.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not moving. It's just starting the
program there.
programs there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we will be working with like a small church or organization.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We try to smoke him
Hey.
out. See how many we got.
Reverend Waller, he's in Africa now.
Yeah,
I'm quite sure some of those girls from those.
but it's pretty much like that, where it's like you have Enon, Kenya, and
Yeah.
Enon, like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much what icons would be.
Mhm.
But I'm sorry. Sophia took a nap earlier. But that's what it would be. I don't know why Yana is so catchy.
I don't know either, but it's killing me.
I'm sorry. And
Probably see this.
and so basically, and I accept
That's a
it.
fair amount of blood.
All right now.
And so the funding is they usually go 100,000 to 600,000, depending upon like what you do. And they said, but Jasmine, they were like, because of your press, because of they were like, we want to do 600,000 for each continent for you, which then equals out to $1.2 million. Did you hear that part? You didn't even hear it.
Oh my God.
$1.2 million. You didn't hear what I said.
Okay, $1.2 million.
What's the $1.2 million for?
Us.
Icon?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Us.
Yeah. To be done in the Philippines and Africa.
India and Africa.
Oh, India and Africa.
So I have to start to research what countries in India, like what one we will want to work with. The same thing for Africa.
Please make it someplace safe.
Oh no, we're not doing anything with hope.
Make it someplace safe.
No, we definitely are.
Please, safe. Especially in India.
I know.
Safe.
There will be.
I don't have no jets that I can come over here and drop bombs on in case they get silly.
Can you give me some water, please?
Sounds freaky.
Oh, I got to pour it. I got to open it up.
Oh, okay.
I got 6 of those 80-ounce things.
Yeah.
I'm down to my last one.
Really?
We drink water.
It's all nasty.
That I do know.
I'll ask my father if he could get you some more water, like 5 more gallons.
What do you say, Gigi?